So next up, we're checking out Josh Scorcher's 5 Great Villain Songs Volume 2. We checked out the first one, and it was cool. So we're going to do it again. I'm very easily bribed by fun stuff, and this was definitely a bribe to me. Wait, was that Pegasus? Yeah, that was Pegasus. He has a song? Oh, wait, no, these are fan-made songs, so of course someone could probably make one for him.
Who's bad?
And the ultimate villain of all of them. Non-Disney. Okay. Apparently we're not doing Disney.
Those of you familiar with children's novels will likely have heard of The Wind in the Willows. To those who haven't,
I've heard of it. I think I've read it. I see a toad. It sounds familiar. I am pulling an utter blank right now. It's like, this is just something I am completely zoning out on. I don't remember it at all. Oh.
let me fill you in. The Wind in the Willows is a novel written by English author Kenneth Grahame, and the story revolves around a group of talking animals. A mole, a rat, a badger, and old Mr. Toad. Boop, 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 boop. Mole leaves his underground home to go on adventures with his friend Rat, and along the way they discover that the dastardly weasels have plans to overthrow Toad Hall. Naturally, when adapting this story about talking animals into a movie, your first thought is probably, let's make them humans with animal-like characteristics.
These are meant to be rabbits and a weasel. This is a joke, right? They didn't actually just do very slapdash bunny ears on a bunch of British men. Yep. Actually, that's not even the first time I've heard that. Just weird they came up a second time.
Sticks. That one? Yeah.
Well, I have a new nightmare fuel. Also, that means it's new enough for that level of CGI to work. It's also in HD format. Yeah, okay. Someone recently thought this was the right idea.
I thought so. But yeah, in 1996, our friends from across...
Oh, wait, that's 96? Admittedly, that level of graphic change right there was actually impressive for 96 shit.
the pond gifted us with a live-action film adaptation of Graham's novel featuring... reverse furries? Weird choice.
Editor, and this is still better than whatever cats have done. Oh, God. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to be the thing.
Weird choice aside, the film
They're just Scottish. Who can tell the difference?
is a fun time, and as expected...
Is he getting greener in every one?
Weasels absolutely steal the show. They've got great interactions with each other, their actors clearly have a ton of fun playing them.
By the way, that's Dracula here. No, I am not kidding. That's Keith Lee Castle. Okay. Wow. Sure. Why not?
Even get their own deliciously evil villain song, Secret of Survival.
First you see us, then you don't. Now you hear us. It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world.
To set
I want to say carpetbaggers for all of them, but I know that's not the thing because that's America, not Britain. It looks like they're having a lot of fun with it. It's as much as my first thought was, oh God, why are they doing this? They're kind of nailing it. It kind of comes around. I'm liking it. Yeah. I guess the reverse furry on this one is just way too human, but it works.
the scene, the weasels tricked Mr. Toad into selling off his late father's meadow to feed his addiction to money. Once Mole ends up in the wildwood, he's confronted by the weasels who attempt to intimidate him through song. A song about how friends are useless in the wildwood, and the only way to survive is to look out for yourself. In a way, you could see this song as being a way to turn Mole against Mr. Toad. After all, he destroyed Mole's home so he could have a horse-drawn caravan that he ditches in favor of a brand new car!
I mean, is this one of those instances where the villains are right? Because, yeah.
Throughout the movie, you see no real reason to trust this guy. However, at face value, it's a way for the weasels to show Mole just how much of a threat they really are. Seriously, throughout the song, these guys show off how mischievous and...
I'm sorry.
Well, just how much of a threat they really are. Seriously, throughout the song, these guys...
Apparently, we're getting the equivalent of, spot the specific person who chose this scene's fetish. slightly anthropomorphized British men and hands on invisible bodies groping you. Got it.
Show off how mischievous and slick they are, like slimy little worms appearing and disappearing from the dirt.
Every creature for survival has to look out for itself. To look after your health. You're in the wildwood, and every child will tell you that you've got no business to be here.
Speaking of worms, this little jingle will worm itself into your brain with how catchy it is. From the organ at the beginning to the heavy percussion building throughout the song, it's a bop from start to finish. Honestly, the only real nitpick I have with Secret of Survival is that it's criminally short. It's like,
Really?
what, 90 seconds at most?
That's
But
it?
hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Wow, he's probably been talking about the video or about this song longer than the song went on for. It's actually kind of terrifying and impressive in its own right to make that much of an impression.
I guess. The Weasels are still
I've never
fun
heard of
villains
this
to
movie.
watch, and this song shows that they not only know the secret to survival, but a secret to a great villain song as well.
Yeah, I get it. It is kind of catchy because the bass just goes hard on this thing. Just like doo, doo, doo. But everything else is kind of like upbeat. It's like the voices aren't melodic, but they're scratchy in a way that kind of fits with a villain that you're not supposed to like. But you're like, oh, shit, they're kind of right.
I could probably do without this effect.
I could have done without that. I really could have done without seeing that one. If I had seen this as a kid, I would be having nightmares right now.
Those very 90s visual effects. Blah, blah. Of all the glorious solos and group numbers that will go down in the Broadway Baddie Hall of Fame, I think there are extremely few that will ever measure up to the level of genius and emotional effectiveness of the school song from Matilda. Sure.
The school song? Matilda had a school song. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. I don't remember that. Did I just miss this?
It may not be dramatic or show-stopping solo from the villain, isolated in their lair with a VIP display of their vile plans. But
Yeah.
believe you me, this one really gets the job
What?
done. Based on the beloved
Okay, maybe it's a different Matilda that I'm thinking about.
children's novel by Roald Dahl, Matilda's musical version is a truly exquisite adaptation, using its equally superb soundtrack to bring out one of the most beautiful yet heartbreaking explorations of growing up, love, trust, storytelling, and family. Yeah, feel free to throw those themes under hydraulic press once the school song creeps in. This is a song that, from start to finish, serves as a frightening cautionary tale from older students to the new younger students, and its execution is so flawless.
None of you are special right there. Oh my God, yeah. I've heard stories about the British school system, man. Yeah, and all I can say is, first time.
It ought to be used in a revolution. Get it? Because revolted. Remember the opening number from Matilda, Miracle? Well, you see... Good
No sniveling.
heavens! The lyrics haven't even started, yet zero time has been wasted in letting you know that is about to go down.
Yeah.
Miracle was all about the chaotic fun of childhood in conjunction with parents' typical biased perspective of their perfect child. School Song's intro takes the melody from Miracle and twists it with unsettling augmented harmonies. Once the little kids start to sing, there's this ominous xylophone fanfare, and it truly sounds like the
Xylophone? Oh, sorry, I don't know many that actually use that effect ever.
loss of innocence all on its own. By the way, official name of the trumpet fanfare used in this motif is Prison Camp.
Yeah, I'll be honest, when I first saw this before hearing it was Matilda, I thought, oh, it's a prison school. Apparently, I'm not the only one thinking that. It was officially what they thought of it as. Just going to pull this up here. And Siren just mentioned the capitalists singing about how not to trust others from a union because they are not done selling them stuff. Also in Matilda musical, not the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, and Taryn's doing tests. I think some of them are coming up.
Prison Camp for children.
I mean, if you've been to school, is it really that surprising? And from what I've heard, some of the fancy schools, they're not much better. They just look nicer because the budget goes into it.
It's finally time for vocals. The little kids sing the same lyrics that they sing in Miracle, then sing Mom Says I'm an Angel on repeat in a state of terror and denial that what Mommy said couldn't possibly be a lie. And then the big kids sing. Meet the scary big kids, as they are officially named, a mob of secondary antagonists that delight in terrorizing new, younger students.
Oh, so just like normal. Got it.
Maybe these kids could be shaken off as archetypical bullies or annoying preteens.
Just another brick in the
except
wall
for
necro? Yeah.
one little detail. Every single one of these big kids has gone through every torture they sing about, and they know that the incoming little kids are next.
And every time they have something come up with a line, they put in the room with the letter in it. Oh my god. The staging of this is actually kind of impressive. It's the best impressive.
Yes, these big kids still definitely get a kick out of harassing the tiny newbies, but you wouldn't sing things like this if they weren't still, to this day, truly petrified of the Trunchbull, and doing so with...
Okay, yeah, it is Trunchbull in the musical, not the movie. So it is the movie, I thought, but the musical version. Kind of cool. Also, yeah, I got nothing to say because I remember high school, middle school, elementary. It was like that throughout all of it, man. I wasn't in British education.
maybe a subconscious fraction of hope that this round of children might stop the cycle. The song itself repeats once after in another key, devious key change for the win, but before it does, the little kids chant some more naive words of denial from Miracle again. And then we get this.
You will soon see. Oh, just replacing the word with the letter that it has a homophone for. Yeah, that does it.
It's the alphabet. It's the motherfucking alphabet. Holy
Yep.
hellfire, they made a dark version of the freaking ABCs and hit it with an already effective villain ensemble number. These are traumatized children singing to younger, naive children about school-sanctioned child abuse through a twisted version of a timelessly innocent song. Go on.
If I had a nickel for every time that happens, I probably don't want to count how many nickels I had.
Listen to the song again and listen for the letters within the words. It's a real treat, and in most productions of the show, during the repeat key change, there will be projections, props, or other of the letters on stage so that the audience is sure to...
So they're aware of exactly what they're doing the entire time. It wasn't just staged for the movie variation. Oh, jeez. Also, Eddie, sup, man? Hey, so I heard you. I have a recommendation. Trail to Oregon, the musical. I can never let my wife find out this is a thing. She's obsessed with the Oregon Trail. Specifically, all the ways people could die of dysentery. She had pictures. Oh, God. Ugh.
Catch on to the brilliance within this number. They will teach you. You will suffer for asking questions. I'm sure the foreboding
Oh, good. They're training people for the rest of their life.
knowledge of taking algebra one day was scary enough for the little kids, but now they'd be too afraid to ask for
That'll
a
be the one nice teacher as opposed to the normal everyone else.
reminder about the quadratic formula. The genius doesn't end here, oh no.
Because extremely has the pronunciation on the X rather than the E because of it. Yeah. Phys ed. Oh, Zed. Because if you speak British English, it's Z instead of Z. So they pronounce phys as phys ed, not physical education, because it sounds like you're saying the letter Z. Ah, jeez. That works. That actually does.
Phys ed. Zed. Right, because Matilda doesn't actually take place in Eagle Land, it's Zed, not Z. This detail, this lyric that connects to the primary method of torment caused by the Trunchbull would not make sense if the story took place somewhere else. The QRST verse we discussed prior would not work without a British accent, so you wouldn't hear the sound of the letters. Oh, and the very title of the number, School Song, implies an anthem of sorts. It's the school song. I sure hope there's room in the refrigerator for all this detail.
I have never seen that version. I have never heard of that version. I did not know the musical existed. I kind of need to check this out. I'm not the biggest thing on musicals, but that was so incredibly creative and inventive in both tying in the visual aspects with all of the singing, just pulling up puns on top of it. Okay, let's be honest. They got me at the puns, but damn if that doesn't actually hold up, man. Also, I'm being told by Taryn, the sun never sets over the British seas. Yeah, that's because I've seen how cloudy it is. It never rises either.
You know those really cool Twisted Princess songs by Lydia the Bard where the Disney princesses
Reminds me, I've actually been recommended the entire set of these songs.
become the villains? Yes, we will talk about them on this channel one day, I promise. Just one thing first. Imagine that, but anime.
What? We're doing Overlord's characters? Okay. I'll be honest, I never got this far in Overlord. I lost track and just never really got into it as much. But I've heard of this girl. Isn't she supposed to be like the princess of the kingdom that's holy? And also, she's literally like the most evil person. Yeah. Now let's forget everything else. It is beautifully done, though. Wait, this isn't fan-made, is it? This is actually in Overlord. Oh, okay. There was a musical number. Huh.
Overlord is an anime about the average worker man who gets stuck in a video game, ruling as the big bad sorcerer king.
And also forced to not feel things in a way that a sorcerer king who's a skeleton wouldn't feel them, trapping him in a role, which all the others did as well. And he's the easiest because, spoiler, the guys trapped as other monsters had other monster effects like, people sound tasty. Seriously, there's some really fucked up things in this show. Also, Eddie, 1, thank you. 2, to get into a musical, the guy who didn't like musicals is your best starting point. Wait, I've heard of this. Where have I heard of this? I don't know why I've heard of this, but I've heard of it. What the hell? I know I've heard of this. It's going to drive me crazy now. I'm going to lose my mind. On the other hand, I've been implying I'm not already crazy, so nothing will change. Still, though, I know I've heard of that somewhere.
Ainz. Among the denizens of the new land is Renner, the third princess of the Riesti's kingdom. On the outside, she's pure, enchanting, and innocent. Yeah, funny story about that.
Come on, Daddy, she's crazy!
Spoiler alert, she's actually a master manipulator who played her cards perfectly. She took revenge on her abusive so-called family, and all she had to do was sell out her entire kingdom. Now she gets an eternity of happiness living as a demon and even gaslights Climb, the only other person she cared for, into being her boy toy plaything. And you know the rules of being a good villain. You gotta sing of your own praises for a dastardly deed well done. This was a rare thing because the show didn't do musical numbers like this, so the moment kinda comes out of nowhere. But in terms of presentation...
So this isn't a fan song. Yeah, I thought maybe I was misreading that. No, this is actually right in there. Also, you recommended check out some time ago? That might be why I saw it then, yeah. God damn. Also, this is all you can tell something's being put a lot of animation effort in. It's not the movements. They're beautiful. It's not the background. It's beautiful. The finger detail, apparently. Like every single finger digit, you could see where they're bending in or where they're crossing straight forward anyways, showing depth in them that normally you wouldn't get. This is how you can tell someone's really taking it seriously because they're going all out on showing that because they're a bitch to draw. And again, like just seeing that, the individual pose of the finger coming in and pulling out. Let's just pretend I didn't say that way. But the motion of the finger being drawn while the rest of the hand was reclined, That's better. Figuring out how to say things about finger positioning is definitely more interesting if you're trying not to annoy YouTube too much. Ugh. And then their full hand here, and then the other one's right off screen. Now they're pulling it to something easier. You only need each other.
Goosebumps through and through. Renner's voice is so gentle and beautiful, but the lyrics and percussion are super sinister.
Yeah. Shane's our first time. Oh, of course.
And that Beauty and the Beast ballroom camera pan, just look at how gracefully she moves to the rhythm of her own haunting melody. She's fallen down the slippery slope of insanity and dragged everyone down with her. And she's having the time of her life. This isn't just some out-of-nowhere waltz. It's her declaration of victory. The song may have been short. Okay, yeah, it's really, really short.
It's a little over a minute. This is another instance of him talking about a song where him talking about it is longer than the actual song he's talking about. Damn, that's a lot. That's odd.
But the heebie-jeebies it left are gonna last.
Oh god, yeah, that face right there. That is the yandere face through and through. Granted, the eyes being super dilated, definitely hammer that home.
All night.
Mario next? Okay. Now we're doing a cover.
Video game villain songs are interesting.
Soul is mine.
While you can go the route of the previous 3 categories on the list and just play them during a cutscene or the credits, video games offer a unique opportunity. The advent of audience participation.
What? Oh, this would be like the dance number in the cabaret inside the first Final Fantasy VII remake game. Okay, probably like that then.
This is very tricky.
Wait, that's just Scott Pilgrim. That's not a video. Wait, did they make a video game of Scott Pilgrim? Okay, 1. Yeah, probably. 2. I can't tell because it's so weird. This might just be part of the movie for all I know.
To pull off well, as sometimes the player can mess up the intended presentation of the song. Some games have succeeded, such as Arkham Knight, Billy Bust-Up, and what we're talking about today, Hades 2.
Wait, there was a musical
I know we still
number?
have a while before this game gets out of early access, but man, what we have now is really freaking good. Surprisingly, we got 2 awesome villain songs out of it too. As we enter through the second
2? See, I've only ever played the first Hades, and it's fine. Not really my type of game, but it's pretty cool. Never played the second one. I didn't realize it was a musical. Also, Purple, or Magnar mentioned Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. Oh, okay, that's meant. And Necro, all you said is what the name of the meant in French. Oh, so it's a French name. And oh yeah, I know about that lady, that specific character. It's one of the reasons I never really was too concerned about continuing the storyline. Just because I kind of hate most of the characters.
area, Oceanus, we hear a dark, haunting melody echoing through the dreary halls. Moving from room to room, it gets louder and louder. Then we discover the source. The boss of this section of the game is a group of sirens led by the serenading Scylla. But their serenade isn't just one to charm sailors, no. It's one to bring down the house.
What? Oh shit, I've heard this music. This was from here? Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, no, that is actually really cool. Does this play throughout the entire fight? I did not know this was from Hades. I legitimately just thought this was someone's epic musical soundtrack. I didn't realize it was from the game, from the boss, as you're playing it. I think I heard a cover of this the first time. Okay. Maybe by Scar Productions or something. Holy shit.
We got a full rock song about how they lure sailors to their doom. If Be pretty poetic if this fight wasn't as hard as this song goes. Yeah, you gotta worry about 3 people attacking you at once. It's rough.
Minimum.
But I love how it's integrated into the battle itself.
Also, the drummer's just there chilling the entire time. Oh my god. Also, Siren, by defeating her subordinates, you also alter the instrumental. Oh, for better or worse.
Instrumentation can change depending on which of the sirens you kill first. So, kill the other 2 and you just hear Scylla going a cappella. Heck, if she closes her shell, the song gets muffled. I love that attention to detail.
Because it's not just the background music, it's actually showing they're performing. Oh my god.
In phase 2, one of the members randomly gets augmented, and that also affects the music. Just, Super Giant Games, they are so fucking clever! Coral was a fun bonus we got to an already great boss fight that perfectly showcases the myths of sirens while making it right at home with modern audiences. Whoever's idea it was to turn Scylla into a fucked up crazy Joan Jett needs a raise.
Who? Sorry, I don't know musical singers that much. I have no idea who this is, what they've done, or what band they're part of. I'm completely pulling a blank on this.
We also got that diss track that plays if you beat Scylla a few times, but another day.
What? Oh. What? Oh, Freddy Fazbear. Wait, there was music in this? Bad made.
Those who know me, or those who paid attention to the previous segment, I'm a sucker for Greek mythology. So when someone took the time to make their own musical on the subject, don't mind if I
Yeah, I know exactly where this is going. I want to take a wild guess. Which one of these songs is he going to take a guess at? I'm going to assume it's Odyssey inspired. Ooh, it could be one of the early ones. I want to say it's Throw the Baby. That's not the name of it. Oh, I don't know which one he's going to pick because there's just a lot of bangers in this.
Epic the Musical is a concept.
If you don't know what this is, it's so good. And also, since he's making an official movie, some of them are being blocked for people who did reaction to it and some of the various streams. I think his stuff is still available, but honestly, Jorge did an amazing job. Just go check this out. And also, I might have fucked up his name. Yeah, I just referred to him as, oh god, that guy for so long. I actually forgot what his name was.
Album based on Homer's Odyssey. Each act is split up into different sagas.
Oh, the Wolfie the Witch one. Because a lot of people did animations for these, and some of the animators are absolutely batshit insane.
As taking a chapter.
God Games. God Games is definitely the best. Not even sure if that's the right one, but definitely God Games is the best. Oh, and Eva, what happened to the Yu-Gi-Oh streams? I took them down to compile them all into one giant single video, and it'll probably take the rest of today to upload it.
From the original story. At the time of
Also, Pilo, you said Ruthlessness would be the one you're going for. Oh, okay. I'm biased because I think God Games had so much interesting storyline within itself. Ruthlessness is good. I guess it is a kind of mercy on yourself, though.
This video, only 7 of the 9 planned sagas have been.
Wait, how old is this? Oh, this is a year ago. But he got to the Wisdom Saga, which is where God Games came out. Oh, there's so much good stuff. And then Ithaca was just... that broke me by the end. Oh god, I'm even tearing up a bit thinking about it. Also, Lop, not a movie? No, actually, I think they're literally in talks right now for a movie with Warner. Like, I legitimately believe that's the case. Also, because I've been getting copyright claims from Warner on Epic's music. So, if it's not, well, that's actually a problem that probably should get fixed.
Released, but people have been hyped by what we got so far. I want to give some special attention to one song in particular from the Ocean arc.
Really?
Ruthlessness.
Yeah, okay, he's going Ruthless. It's a damn good one, though. Because it's one of those, we still have a chance. We don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. I still think God Games was my favorite, though. Oh, man, I'm getting hyped even remembering it. I know this will get claims, so we'll skip through it a bit, but damn if it's not good.
Famous by blinding him and are well on their way again. However, Big Daddy Poseidon ain't having none of that.
Oh, this is probably God of War, isn't it? I never actually played the original ones.
He comes straight to Odysseus' boat to give him the business.
Yep.
In the original story, Poseidon just swoops in and f***s with Odysseus' crew. In this, he takes his time, slowly breaking down Odysseus's mindset. You are the
And then having the crew do things. Well, actually, that Zeus, I think, still fucked him over harder. The worst kind of good, because you're not even great. Oh.
He could have avoided Poseidon's wrath if he went through with killing Polyphemus, but he didn't. And
Because then they had to deal with him whining about it, and that's why they were mad.
he didn't do it because he was a nice guy, no. He just wanted to humiliate the one-eyed brute. Heck, he had several chances to just dip out, and he blew it because of his hubris. And
Oh, at least in Epic, though, he didn't have those chances to dip out. He did his best job there to dip out. Until they were in the clear, and then this version of Odysseus fucked it up. Sorry, one sec. Thank you. But yeah, no, this version actually was really smart. He did his best. He didn't fuck around. He didn't try and humiliate the guy. Right until the last moment where leaving him alive wasn't a decision to humiliate. It was a decision to get the fuck out before anything else happens. And then right as they're leaving, he gives the name to just drive that knife in. The actual Odysseus fucked around a lot more, and it's way more his fault. This one, it is only his fault because they did their best and it still went badly. And then he made it worse.
the second Odysseus mentioned his real name, yeah, the whole crew was doomed. But Dear Poisey is a benevolent ticked-off god and says he'll walk away if Odysseus just apologizes. Yeah, guess how well that goes.
Poseidon, we meant no harm, we only hurt him too.
Yeah, and again, I can't play these because they will be taken by Warner, but it's so good.
He just even after Poseidon kills most
Also, the animation is absolutely brutal, and I love it.
of his men, he doesn't yield. He just grabs his bag of wins and yeets out of there, having learned not a dang thing. Yet.
No, running was the right choice at this point. That's the only reason they survived. I disagree on his interpretation there. Although he might be thinking more of Odysseus in the actual book rather than this variation.
Along with all the Greek mythology, I think what
Although the ruthlessness part here was fuck over your enemies so they can't fuck you over in the future. Which Zeus did tell him about from Song 1. Yeet the baby. I know that's not what it's called, but it's what I'm going to call it.
I love most about Ruthlessness is how it's a clash between these two enormous egos. Neither is willing to yield, and it costs them both.
Yeah, Odysseus right now, Poseidon later. He doesn't die. He wishes he did.
Odysseus loses a majority of his men, and Poseidon loses his chance to kill another arrogant mortal. Coupled with the thunderous, chilling music, makes me even more excited to see Epic the Musical finish someday. Seriously.
It was good. Oh, does he have comments down here below without his opinion? No, he didn't update that. Oh, that would have been awesome. It is so good, though.
If it ever makes it to the stage, I'm jumping on it.
Also, I'm being told by Necro it's getting an animated movie. It's being produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. Wait, is that? I need to double check something quickly. If that's the Jerry Bruckheimer, I think that's maybe the one my mom knows. Yeah, oddly enough, my mom worked in Hollywood for a while. I don't think it's this guy, though. It's probably not him. I really don't think it's him. No, it's definitely not him. It's someone else my mom knew. Yeah, my parents did weird things. My dad worked for Lucky Martin. My mom worked in Hollywood. Yeah, weird. I know.
Cut!
Yeah, that blew up. Fiery Joker Productions.
Hey everyone, this is Josh. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share.
Dude. I really want to see his opinion on the final act of the Ithaca saga for Epic the Musical, because it was so cool. Also, if they are doing an animation, I wonder if they're going to pull in some of the animators from all of the various ones on YouTube to do it, because some of their stuff is so good. And they were animatics, so if they went full on in, like, they have a team already, man. Oh. Yeah. That's so, I do want his take on some of them, like the very last songs in Ithaca. I'm not even sure which one I'm talking about because almost all of them hit something. Oh, like the stuff about the young wolf hunting the suitors, the very end of it. Oh God, I'm getting misty eyed just thinking about the end. Oh God. Also, there's an Odyssey by Christopher Nolan. Oh, it actually came out already. Oh, that's cool. I probably still won't see it. I mean, I think the last movie I saw was Dune, so that's not saying much. The second Dune. Ooh, there's a trailer for third, but that's beside the point. This is just so freaking cool, man. Ah. I like a lot of the villain songs. The Overlord one is very much I think I made the right choice not to do that because I can't stand the characters. It's very well done. It's very cool. And it's right up my alley in terms of storytelling being good. It's just, they're telling a story about characters I don't like and want to succeed or even see. But it's well done, and I'll give them that in a heartbeat. That musical number, for what we saw, it's just going like, oh shit, they did this. And it looks beautiful, it's well animated. And again, I highlight the finger details because that's how you tell someone's really invested. To be willing to do that. Most animators do not want to because it takes so long and it's so easy to fuck up. And if you fuck up hands, people notice that. It's why AI's fucked up hands, and people notice that because it's so easy, because that's one of the things we look for. Eyes, mouth, hair, hands. Those are the things we go for right away. Not all of them, I guess it does depend on person, but those are some of the easiest to immediately tell oh, something's wrong here. Every time I see these videos, it's like, there's so many cool things. They're so outside of my normal repertoire because I don't usually do musicals. So finding out more about them is like, shit, this is actually cool. It's one of the reasons I'm surprised I like Epic the musical at all, because it's not my thing. And yet it's so cool. Basically what I'm saying is, if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.